Liverpool's 30-year wait for a Premier League title has come to an end thanks to Manchester City's 2-1 loss to Chelsea last night. The loss meant Liverpool, who were 23 points ahead of City, couldn't be caught and saw thousands celebrate outside of Liverpool's home ground of Anfield.
Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong also congratulated Liverpool fans in a Facebook post, saying he hopes they're observing safe distancing precautions while celebrating.
Sports correspondent David Lee joins us to talk about this momentous occasion. David, mindset, manager, their star players, the depth of the squad. Liverpool boasted many strengths this season, but what do you think was the most crucial ingredient in their title win?
Right, hi guys. So first of all, congratulations to Liverpool and the fans around the world. Nobody in their right minds can look at the massive gap, like you mentioned, between Liverpool and Manchester City and still say the title is not well deserved. Well, all the factors you mentioned are key ingredients which cannot be belittled in this triumph. You talk about mindset, and we are reminded of last season's agonizing finish. When they collected 97 points and still finished second. How do you come back from that to fight for another 9 months? Do the team believe that Liverpool are jinxed? No, they came back stronger with another remarkable unbeaten run. And then you talk about the manager, right? And he really has been key in bringing back the energy levels as a great manager. Jurgen Klopp buys into the players and fans, and they in turn buy back into him. And it also happens that he has a sharp eye in the transfer market as well. As an attacking-minded manager, that was what he sorted out first, with Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, and Roberto Firmino providing the focal points in attack, and then fullbacks Andrew Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold supporting from wide positions. And then he fixed the defensive side of things, with Fabinho, Alisson, and Virgil van Dijk, the final pieces of the title-winning jigsaw, because they then stopped conceding the silly goals, that have been the source of so many heartbreaks through the years. And this season he added depth with players like Naby Keita, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. So you can see his thought process throughout all these years. But to get the right players in and fit square pegs into square holes, Klopp has been instrumental. But at the end of the day, the players are the ones who went out there and got the job done. So every credit to them. Can I pick out a standout player? I can't, because how do you pick Mo Salah over Van Dijk, for example? Do you overlook the influence of captain Jordan Henderson? I can't. Even bench players like Divock Origi have come in to contribute. So this truly is a great team effort.
And David, there were celebrations in Merseyside, here in Singapore as well. Besides the long 30-year wait for the EPL title, why is this so significant for the fans?
Look, have you guys waited for a boy or a girl to go out on a date with you for weeks or months? Have you failed a driving license time and again and tried to go for it? Or have you waited for that promotion for years? So this is 30 years we are talking about. Children have become parents. An entire generation of Liverpool fans have had to endure taunts by rival fans, And this is Liverpool we are talking about, a club of such rich winning history. I was talking to Ray Houghton, a former Liverpool player who was part of the team that last won the league in 1990. And he told me the expectations at the club. Winning the league was their job. If they finished second, they were nowhere. Of course, this is not to say that they would win it every season, but they are expected to. And more often than not, in those years in the 70s and 80s, they delivered at least once every 2 or 3 years. So to go year after year for 30 years and endure such disappointment time and again, but still sticking it through with their club and finally seeing them reach the promised land, I can only imagine how emotional it must be for them.
Right, of course. Well, the champions traditionally go on a bus tour around the city after their win. When Liverpool won the Champions League title last season, the streets were absolutely packed. What will happen to their celebrations this time, you think?
Okay, obviously the world is a different place from what it was a year ago. But I doubt the coronavirus is going to stop the outpouring of emotions from rabid football fans in Liverpool especially. This is not to say it's the right thing to do, but already as you read, huge crowds are celebrating deep into the night in Liverpool. It is a shame that, loyal fans and the players will not get to celebrate with each other at Anfield immediately. But, this title is permanent. Nobody is going to take it away from them. And I'm sure there will be a big party when the virus is contained.
David, now 30 years, they've already won the title. So what's next for the club, for Liverpool?
Right, it is fair to wonder if the players will take their foot off the pedal, take it easy after going at it with such intensity for 2 years. But there's also every chance Liverpool will become a dynasty will bring a dynasty of dominance like what we have seen with Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man City over the years. I feel the key is if Klopp stays and builds on this success, or if he thinks that he has achieved all he can with this club and move on, which obviously also means that some players may follow him out of Anfield. As we have seen with top teams, stability and continuity are key to success. And if Klopp stays, I feel he's very likely to find a way to convince the players that this is only the beginning.
Well, it's been a pleasure, David. Thanks for coming on to the show. We've been speaking to our sports correspondent, David Lee, on Liverpool being crowned Premier League champions after 30 years.